what to do. There's caffeine on the house, it's active, radioactive. Loving you felt like dying on the operating table, like climbing a ladder till I give up and fall. Like the anesthesia didn't work, and I feel the creation of every scar. Like a movie I'm chained to.
Wait, really quick, guys, I have to tell you about my GoFundMe for my music career. I have a GoFundMe for my music career starting from $0, raising money for ads to grow my audience and to reach record labels. If things grow, then I will eventually be using that money to turn my YouTube demos into full professional real recordings. And help me to go as far as possible. I bet if you guys will do your best to help me and to invest, you guys could probably turn me into the biggest pop star in the world. It's just going to really depend on how much you guys are willing and able to help me. So please do what you can to help, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.
I have 1 penny to buy this iced coffee, but this is everything you gave me. How did you know the gum on the ground was yours if you've never seen it before? There are no refunds for this part of me. Don't forget where you were when we met. I wanted to be liquidated, but they haven't found me yet. I'll spell it out for you when I'm free. There's disrespect in the water and the liquor can.
Hi, guys. I just poured toner in my eye. Like face toner. Like, I really just put a lot in my eye by accident. Okay. What a way to start the video. It hurts so much. So much? Okay. 1 second. We have a lot going on. I'm already pouring water everywhere. 1 second. I forgot that was a possibility, okay? I've got to do everything in the proper order. Do not worry though, this is gonna be the weirdest. Wait. This is gonna be the weirdest video. So, I don't know where to put this. I just have this glass of water that I need. Not to drink. Okay, I'm gonna move things and it might be able to sit here. Kinda worked. Okay. So, I decided to do the weirdest video ever this evening. Okay? So, because nobody watches my videos anyway, I can pretty much do whatever I want. And so I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if I embarrassed myself even more? Because, guess what? Maybe that accomplishes something. And I think it's unique.
because nobody else was gonna do that because they just felt like they didn't have to. That gets them the hell away from whatever my personality is. Because if I even want to do something, I was gonna be like, oh, I have to, because it's a great idea. And yeah, other people just weren't gonna have to because they get to do whatever they do. I don't know what they do. Something pointless, I'm sure. But that's fine. So anyway, what would be like the weirdest embarrassing combination for a video? I can answer twin flame questions from ChatGPT while also shaving my legs because I need to. And it seems like a combination of the content that the people on this platform deserve and also want. Why? Not just all of YouTube, I just get like 3 views. But the comment that I probably gotten the most times in my life is something about shaving or not shaving, because you mentioned it one time 3 years ago or something, or a year ago, and nobody can ever stop thinking about the concept, so you just get comments about that. And it's not for the comments, it's just because I actually need to, and I feel like I'm not like motivated. I'm just not gonna do it in the shower because I feel like I can never see what I'm doing because there's water in the way. And I feel like there's not really a reason. There's not a reason I was gonna do it though. So you're welcome to stay if that's the kind of video you want to watch. Okay? Guess what? It's not going to be threatening the fact that I get 3 views because it might go up to 5 views. I wasn't going to be expecting 500. It was going to go up to 5 views, or I was going to lose like 1 view. So I can do whatever I want. Okay? You can't tell me no, you're not even here. So what my 1 view is going to say, don't do it. Like, okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's why I have just a glass of water, because I'm going to stay here on my bed. I'm actually going to be careful though, because there's like an extension cord like right under where my phone is. So I'm going to avoid that. Okay? Okay. And I just have these. I don't have money, so I just have these razors. They're like unused. That's the only ones I have. Okay. There's like different colors. Which color do we want? Not pink. That's kind of like too girly. Like, I guess I take that so seriously. Okay, pink is so girly. Okay. Now we have 2 colors that are actually kind of nice. I know, this one is way too, like, bluish. This one is way too green. This one matches the wall too much. It's kind of ugly for that. But it's kind of not ugly. This one has, like, less life in it, I swear. I feel like I would get tired of using this one, so we're going with this one. Okay? We've got to bring life back into the experience. I feel like it would not be there at all. Okay. I'm gonna put on this lipstick because I feel like it's more fun and has nothing to do with the concept of the video. But how enriching to my hamster life experience that I'm having would this be? You know, you have to make the habitat a little bit interesting with I don't know, with what? Challenges, plans. Okay? Look how nice that is. It's not done yet, but
Look how good content is now. Content of the whole world? Question mark? Is it so good? Are you having fun yet? Or does fun just not exist for you? Is that you? Is that, you know, a thing? Oh, that looks so bad. That looks way worse. Oh. Oh. I'm a failure at life. Wait. Okay, that looks bad. Wait. It looks bad, but does it matter? Not really. I'm here by myself, and this is gonna get 3 views. It could get more someday, but like, it doesn't really have to be perfect, I guess. It's gonna scare some people away that I'm not perfect anyway, I guess. So, it's not that bad though. Wait. So, I don't know what to do with all the extra lipstick on my hands. I don't want to like use a whole makeup remover wipe for it, so I'm just rubbing it in because that's the plan. Lipstick on my teeth probably? Not yet. We will find out, okay? We'll find out, we'll find out, we'll find out. I'm gonna look better and worse throughout the video with the lipstick because I don't have any other makeup on. Glamour magic, you know? Better and worse. What? What? Okay. So, I'm gonna use my little whiteboard. I have new markers, but I'm gonna use my whiteboard. That looks terrible. I wasn't trying that hard. I didn't want to mess it up. Okay, wait. Now I have to kind of wipe it off. Never mind. Wait. I messed up. That was a terrible life decision. Okay. That was such a weird choice to make. Okay. Now, I'm gonna write down the first question, and then we'll be ready to start. Oh, I know. What am I gonna use for shaving cream because I don't have money? Well, I have this lotion that I'm gonna use, and I know that's weird, right? Because isn't that different? Well, when I first started shaving, I was not. My mom really only provided me with like razors. No shaving cream, so I used only razors with nothing for like years, okay? Like in the shower, so it wasn't like completely dry, but like it really didn't work that well, obviously. Like it worked, but it didn't work that well. It was well enough because I feel like I could make it work, but it wasn't like amazing, you know? Useless facts about me for no reason. Yeah. So then, after that, I just somehow like discovered like using conditioner as shaving cream. Because this was all like before I had money, okay? Okay, so I used conditioner as shaving cream for like years. I didn't try having shaving cream, like actual shaving cream, because conditioner worked fine until like I was like in my 20s, because I didn't necessarily ever like it better. I feel like a can of shaving cream, I feel like they only fill it up a little bit, so you use it up so fast. So I'm curious how lotion will work. I've never used it for that, but like, I think it'll be basic, like it'll be fine. It's kind of the same thing as like conditioner. I was just not gonna put it in my hair expecting the same result, but like, you know, I think it'll be fine. Because like, who cares? I'm just not gonna like accidentally like cut my leg or something, you know what I mean? That's the part that matters. I think it'll be fine. Anyway, I've had this for a long time. Like lotion, I've had this for years and I just never fully used it at all. So I'm gonna write down the first question and we'll start the video. Also, I just tied up this shirt so it's like cuter. I do have an outfit. I'm not like not wearing anything. Whoa. I just have this skirt on, kind of a long skirt, but guess what? I don't have like shorts now because like a rat or a possum went in my room and chewed up a lot of my clothing. Okay? It's a rat or it's a possum, and it was hungry and it just ate my clothing. But I have a few things it did not eat, okay? So I mostly have like pants, like long pants, okay? And like shirts. Because the rat or possum was starving. Starving. Okay? Okay. First question. If your twin flame bond was a forbidden spell, what would it cost you to keep casting it? So, like, what would the form of money be? What objects would be the currency? What objects would be the currency? It would probably be like gemstones or something. Like, I'm more so thinking of like the type of cause of like it being a forbidden spell and like who is being paid. Like, is it like trolls? Is it like some kind of gnomes? Like, is it like what are the creatures who are like negotiating, right? I think, imagine it could be like stones made out of like blood or something. like diamonds made out of blood, like not like blood diamonds, like oh it was like dangerous, like it cost somebody's life or something to like create the money behind it. Not really that, but like imagine it was like a drop of blood and that could be like pressurized and turned into a diamond. I feel like that could make sense, okay? I feel like that could make sense. Let's see if this works. Wait. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, it works surprisingly well with lotion. Alright, we'll do the next question. Okay, wait. I didn't write down the next one, but it's like, which chakra do they, the twin flame, activate most? And does it feel like a balance, or I don't know what else it said. Something like that. Okay. The twin flame, which chakra did they activate? I think people have a misconception. I think a twin flame, I think what the question might be meaning to ask is like, what chakra do they activate in me? But I don't know that that's how it works, because what if the most common chakra the twin flame activates in themselves could be activated in you, but that doesn't make sense, does it? I don't know. I feel like I feel like mentally tested over it. Not really mentally, like my third eye. Like, you know, can I still believe my psychic abilities if somebody else is like, oh, I disagree? Like, I feel like that is tested. Not that I can't, like I can, but like I feel like it's tested when someone is like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, you just seem like you're wrong about everything based on nothing, you know? Like, I feel like, would I just believe that? I think that when you truly open your throat chakra, you essentially have like free will, and you kind of stand in a different energy. I think that that's when twin flames kind of like could actually be attractive to each other, because, or when they're more likely to maybe like be around each other, because yeah, I just feel like they're more likely to see the other one, like they're more likely to see each other in like a very empowered state of like free will, and they're like, well, that version of you actually has something attractive about it. not the version of you that seemed trapped somewhere that I didn't want to also be trapped, right? The bad thing is like water will not wash off the fact that it got like hair in it, and after like one like small spot on your leg, it already has hair in it, and then no matter what you do, it's pretty much like useless at that point. So like it barely works at that point. You could try to rinse it off. So, we'll see. I have to do the spot first, then I can get back to the questions of the video. Really like devastating, and it will not wash off. Like, I don't know what people do. I could probably try using like a mechanical pencil. Do you think that would help?
Wait, I don't know if there's like lead in this one. Or if my hand is too lotiony. Okay. Science. I think I just have too much free will as a person and not enough. Because, oh, hopefully I'm not stupid and giving myself like graphite poisoning, right? That's a thing? Maybe it's not. I didn't put a lot in there. It's like in there. Like it's not gonna work. This is weird. It won't come off, so never mind. I think it's like better by like 1%. Okay. I'm not flexible enough for this either. Okay. As if you care, you're like, well, what am I supposed to do about that? I know. Also, it's hard to feel like this is like entertaining. Like, not just for you, like in general, like you make this more entertaining, but like having a smooth knee, is that entertaining? For like 1 second, okay? It's not like so entertaining that I could sit here and do that. Music does not make it more entertaining, it makes it distracting, because what kind of homework assignment is built in to existing? This is like a homework assignment for real. It's like, why would I do that? But yet, nobody ever has a problem with it on the planet. Like, or they don't say they do. Everybody's so talented. Everybody's talented. Next question. If your connection with your twin flame feeds on energy like a vampire, what exactly is it draining? So maybe at first it kind of drains your free will and then hopefully gives you more. Maybe it doesn't, but I just mean like when you meet each other, I feel like for me, it was so draining of free will because I felt like, well now, this looks so weird. Like what? I don't like, ew, it's the worst feeling. I hate this. What kind of weird science are people supposed to be doing all the time? Everyone's superior to me. Like, I give up. Everyone's right. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know if I can do this. But honestly, I give up. Okay? I don't know. Like, I don't know what this is. Right? I don't know. Well, I think that your twin flame can feel like a real person. I mean, as everybody's a real person, but it can feel like there's just a real person there. If they see you do something weird, like a real person would release all that. So I think it is like draining of your free will at first because you're like, well, like if I'm weird, I'm like permanently weird to you in some way that like a real person saw, but now I can never fix. You know? Also, I feel like I need like 30 of these disposable razors for one leg. And just for them to really be disposable and get thrown away after like a single use.
which I think is probably what you're supposed to do, but like, what? How many times am I supposed to be buying a new pack of disposable razors a week? Not like 90. I understand I'm probably not supposed to be using one of these for like months. I think that's what I've always done, but I just made it work, and then I was like, well, who really cares? Like, so what if I shaved 1 inch of my leg and decided I couldn't do it anymore? Like, so what if that's a lot of work, you know? So what if I can never do that again? Like, it doesn't actually matter, right? But then I'm like, oh no, I can't do this, and like, I wish I did, is how I feel more. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, why can't it be fun? Why can everybody do this? I feel like on the planet, people rarely hear of people who absolutely cannot do it. You know what I mean? Like you want to and you can't. There's people who like don't want to. And then there's people who do it every single day or every single week, and like they're always perfect. And like, I don't know what it costs physically, mentally, emotionally, like monetarily, just to be you. But like, there's something going on there that I don't have. You're better than me. I don't have any doubts about that, okay? I think shaving is the time when I just remember people are better than me. And it's kind of like, I'm not trying to compete with them. I don't really care. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm a wild boar. Like, crawling on all 4 legs, like, I've got hooves, okay? You cannot expect. But that doesn't mean I don't want to. It just means, like, what am I doing wrong? But this is like, you know, I'm like, I've made it to this much of my leg, and that's it. On both sides, it's just a very botched situation. I've got, you know, can you tell? I don't think you can tell. Can you tell how much hair there is right here? I'm also not that flexible, but like this is like difficult. Like my leg is shaking so much you can't even see it. Okay, all here, there's a hair. Like it's literally making my leg shake. Okay, so I've only done this part and not the rest of it, okay? I cannot do this. I know everybody's better than me. I didn't really mean it when I said I was important too. Okay, I know. I'm aware, like, I don't really know why it's that important, okay? I also didn't shave my arm because if I can't even do the legs, at least I can wear pants and the legs are covered. I'm just gonna wear jeans for the rest of my life. I can't figure this out, dude. And then, what about my arms? That would be so obvious if I only shaved this part and not the rest of it. And then it's like, well, I can't figure this out. What if I'm way dumber than I thought I was? You know what I mean? At everything that I've ever tried to do. What if there's nothing that I've ever been good at? Like, what if I actually have, like, no brain cells compared to everybody? And, like, you know what I mean? Like, what if, like, everybody's right? I am stupid. Yeah. So, let's see. I just think this has got to be some kind of weird science fair project, right? Like, I can do this. I feel like I could do this in middle school. Why can't I do it now, right? I don't know. Well, I was never good at it. Well, let's be real. So, wait, let's see. Let's see how bad I am at this.
Like, I do that part, but then I'll forget this. Like that, you know what I mean? Or I'll forget this, like... Or, I get that far, I'm like, I think I'm doing good, and then it's, like, completely covered. I cannot do it. Because then I try to rinse it off, and it doesn't work, and then it's, like, the most, like, weird situation. I'm like, well, it's not really my fault if it doesn't rinse off in any kind of water. Even in the shower, like, it won't rinse off the actual razor. What am I supposed to do? Just use a completely new one? Like, this was completely new a few minutes ago, you know? And, like, am I supposed to use 90 of these? Because I could. That would cost, it would not be cheap. I don't know how much these are. A few dollars for a pack of them, but, like, if I had to use, like, 10 packs of them to, like, do my legs in one day, and then a few days later do it again, this might be something that I can't monetarily afford. Like, I understand why rich people would shave their legs. I don't understand why people who are not, like, millionaires would have the financial resources, but they still have the global expectation that that's, like, what a woman is. So, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be worse than everybody. Forever. You know? Like, kind of? Okay. I'm just like, what? You're like, well, what just happened? Okay. I swear, this is somebody's dream content. And it's not fun. It's just that this is weird. You know what's so fun? Or I think so fun. I actually used to love doing, like, self-tanning after I would shave my whole body, but it would take me like 8 hours to shave my whole body because I'm this stupid. But I'm not gonna do like a self-tan if I didn't shave, because then it's gonna be streaky. And it would have to be everywhere, so I can't just only do like some parts of me, because then that would look really weird. But I feel like I actually kind of look good if I do like if I shave my whole body and then I do like a self-tan. But like I said, like that would be like 8 hours every 3 or 4 days, okay? That's fine. It's fine. Again, I'm only really making this video for fun, but it's also like completely true. And like, look how stupid this is. What? Explain. That's the lotion? I'm supposed to see this and understand what that means about the rest of it, about how I still have 90% of the hair on the area that I tried to shave. Like, I'm supposed to see that and not give up and be like, that actually means I'm really good at this. That means I'm really good at this? Okay. If that's what it has to mean, but like, in what context? You just put me down for being really bad at science too, because this is crazy. Like, people have the patience. They don't like die after trying this one time. Like, they have the patience. Like I said, they're just better than me, because what was I gonna do? I don't know. It's gonna be barely any questions, and mostly for the video because I can't even do this part. So, let's see. Wait. Also, the mental part of this does not look like a real human leg. Like, what kind of weird cadaver is this? You know what I mean? Oh, I just got lipstick on my hand. That looks crazy. No, but like, what? Like, it's literally like, come
come on, do you see what I'm saying? What? This is my leg? Like, it doesn't look like a leg. This does not, this looks like a cadaver. It's actually, it feels like that. That's like how I see myself, okay? It's fine. Nothing that sexy about that, but like, actually, I didn't always used to feel that way. But like, I really do feel that way. Like, tell me that does not look like the leg of like somebody else. Like, this and this don't look like the same person. Like, it just looks like connected to different people, but it's not. I don't get it. I don't know. So, and like, again, this will not come off there. Like, what do you guys do? Nothing important, I'm sure. I don't know. Like, the only reward for this experience is that I can, if I do the legs, if I do my whole body after I do the legs, I can like self-tan, which is also the same thing where I have to somehow make sure I cover like every inch of myself, like whole body. You know that I'm gonna miss a spot with both. In the most obvious way. If I mess up the self-tan, it's gonna look like I just have like a handprint like on my like leg or something. You know, I have no idea. Okay, like, what? No, so botched. Look at this. There's like random hair everywhere, and I can't tell which are connected and which are not. What am I supposed to be doing differently? What do you do to find out which ones are connected and which ones are not? Just reshape the spots you already did? My leg is like shaking, like in this like weird position, okay? I keep asking you like, what? No, but what am I supposed to do? It actually stresses me out all the time. I don't even like looking at my own legs because I look like literally a cadaver. But that's like the only part of me that I strongly feel that about when I look at myself. It scared me so much because I'm like, is that supposed to mean something about like if other people were to see like me or my legs or something? Like, what are my legs supposed to not seem connected to the rest of me? Like, that really, really stressed me out when I realized that, okay? Like, it's not fun. It's really not fun. But again, it's not like based on anything. It's just how I felt. What? Excuse me? This seems like disrespectful that that's even like the experience. I don't understand. What? Why is it dripping so slow? Okay. So, as you can tell, this is a way better result than I'd be getting in the shower, because I'd be doing this in the shower and getting no result and not knowing because there's water in my eyes if I'm trying to even find out. Water in my eyes. Blind. Shampoo in my eyes, trying to figure this out. Okay. I don't even really have, like,
a lot of conditioner left. I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be doing this with like lotion in the shower. I feel like lotion doesn't go in the shower. That's weird. I don't know. I haven't got to the point of doing weird recipes that aren't supposed to be happening. Some people are that advanced in their survival instincts. I don't really know what that is. Because I can't even do the normal ones. Like, at least not in the shower. I'm not like philosophical about it, you know. It's more like I'm just bad at this, which I was gonna be bad at it either way. But in the shower it becomes philosophical, and it's like whoever invented human bodies was okay with this degree of suffering, and it goes really philosophical and weird for hours, and I can't see what I'm doing, and then I get out and I'm like, I know I finally, for the first time in my life, did a good job. Look at it. Half the hair is still there. Confidence is not real, okay? Because I'm actually careful about that. Anytime I feel confident, 1 second later I notice something about myself that's like so terrible, like that I never realized. But there's a lot of things I never realized about myself. What am I supposed to be doing? Like, there's hair everywhere. You know what? Let's take a break from this and do some of the questions so that it's not just a shaving video. That's how I'm putting it back in the little. This is like, I don't know what the future is, because it's this weird already, like of the shaving universe that everybody participates in successfully. Again, it's just not up here, you know. I'm thinking of something else, I don't know. Next question. If your twin flame lived in a castle inside your psyche, which room would they haunt? Which room? The barn. They're mean to you once, you gotta keep them with the horses. Okay? Wait, stand up, stand up, stand up. So awkward. Okay. I don't know why I could not do that with my right hand. I could not figure that out. My left hand, I'm like, I could do that. But I feel like I have, well, it kind of dried up. I had more lotion on my left hand, so I didn't want to, yeah, whatever. Okay. Next question. What part of your soul feels bitten or permanently marked by them? By your twin flame. So, the shaving part of my soul. Like I'm kind of joking, but I'm really not joking. So, I guess what I mean by that, because like, what does that mean? That's so weird and abstract and doesn't mean anything. I think when somebody's goal is like, they want to like put you in your place, and like they want to make you feel like unattractive compared to other people, and then you're just like, well, like I just demonstrated I can't even get shaving right, so like you're not wrong. There's no like recovering from that, because you're so not wrong that it's like obviously true. But you're still my twin flame, so like, sucks for both of us, right? I guess, because why would you say that? Oops, don't fall. Next question. if your connection had an aura color, would it be stable or constantly shifting? It would be like, I think it would kind of be like a stable, like consistent situation. And what that is it would be very red for like the root chakra. Okay, but it would have like blue sparkles, like dark blue sparkles, because consistently, like the negative part would just be about like the root chakra all the time, and the good part might be like the third eye, and that would be kind of like the attractive part of it, or like the glamorous side, and like the fun part, the show off part, right? How could the root chakra be the bad part? A lot of ways. A lot of ways. Are they awakening your energy centers or destabilizing them? I feel like the bright side is that not having money has me in like one exact situation, so it's like impossible to ruin, because it feels so ruined that you do things to make up for it. Like when you don't have money, you know, like you're so stuck in like one location. You can't do anything fun. You can't like go buy something, like you can't like go buy like food that's like fun. You know, you can't go like buy clothing. You can't do anything. You know? There's like glitter on my hand, but like champagne colored and light blue glitter from literally nowhere, but okay. So enhance the aura, right? I feel like, yeah, so not having money has you do things out of like, grr, this is how it makes me feel, but so then you kind of become more embarrassing and more weird, but because you just feel trapped, you're like, I gotta do something. Then well, does the twin flame awaken energy centers or destabilize them? Again, so that not having money kind of gets in the way of things being destabilized, because less can possibly go wrong, because there's a short list of things that are even options you have. As far as like awakening, I think if you interact with your twin flame all the time and you're like in person, it does activate like energy and stuff and your chakras and all that. But like most people don't have that situation, or not everybody does. I don't have that situation, so yeah. But I feel like that could cause like the positive activations. I think talking about it causes activations in your chakras where you learn more knowledge and you become more fine with expressing yourself, because expressing yourself should not be about, oh, is that person fine with it? Is that person fine with it? The person I'm calling my twin flame, like, are they going to be fine with me expressing myself and saying whatever I want? Why would someone else have to be okay with what I decided I wanted to say in my brain and then I said it? Like, I don't have to have somebody else it. What kind of world would we live in if a woman could not talk without a man agreeing first? None of us would have anything, so that's how it feels. Okay. If you could see the energetic cord between you You and your twin flame. What would it look like? Well, I feel like it would be like rainbow color. I feel like that would be pretty cool. It would just be rainbow. Oh, but it looks like an umbilical cord from one to the other, but it's like rainbow colors. But it's not like one color, one color, one color, one color. It's like, one second, I got this. Actually, I have, okay. Ooh, we're getting weird. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can help you. You're gonna be like, what in the Tim Burton, because this drawing is gonna be so good, you're gonna not know what to do. You're not gonna know what to do. Okay. You're already gonna be so excited. So first, it starts with two people. So good, right? You and your twin flame, right? I don't know which one's which. You both look the same because maybe to other species, all humans look the same. Like, you know how you can't really tell if you look at two ants? Well, I can't tell who's who. Because ants are looking up at both of you and they're like, I can't tell who's who because they look the same. Okay. So that's what happens first. That's the first thing that happens on the planet, on the face of the earth, okay? Okay, wait. We've got colors. Rainbow. Okay, so I don't know why it's rainbow. But I'll go with it. Okay. The comments are all gonna be like, are you both gay? Hopefully not. Or only because that wouldn't be part of the plan. But like, I'm a nice person, but I try to be a nice person. No, I am a nice person. Like, what? But like, you know what I mean. Like, hopefully I'm not so stupid, like, brain full of rocks. Probably. We'll see. We're gonna find out. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. In many years, I could totally be wrong about this and stupid. And it could be weird. But it's fine. Right now, they look like this, so theoretically, they both look exactly the same. So because they look so similar, they wouldn't even know if they were gay because they look the same to each other. They don't have any features. So that's not the part that matters. Okay? That is the part that matters. It's fine. I'm gonna show you what I envisioned, and you're gonna decide I'm so smart and I'm right about everything. Okay? That's what's gonna happen. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Let's see. Arts and crafts, right? This is gonna be so weird. Okay, so because it's like, what's it called? An umbilical cord. It kind of goes from the stomach, I guess, because that's how I pictured it. Okay? So where's the stomach on these? We're gonna get weird because I don't know. We have to mark where the stomach is, or this isn't gonna make sense. You're gonna be like, you're lying. I can't prove it's the stomach if I don't make a stomach first. Okay, where's the stomach? I think halfway down a person might be where the stomach is. Wait. Okay. We gotta find out where the other one is. Right here. Wait, that's not even. Okay, one has a very like high stomach on them, one has a very low stomach on them. That's the new plan, we're going with it. I don't know if that's provable or what, but that's how it is. I'm right about everything, if you can't tell, and that's why it's a rainbow colored umbilical cord between us. Because I'm right about everything. I don't know what I'm right about, it doesn't matter. I'm right about the part of this that's correct, and that's the only part I'm right about. Okay?
I don't claim to be correct about the part that's not correct, only that part. Okay, let's see. So it's sort of, you'll see what I mean. It sort of goes like this. Okay? It's like a rope. Ew, that looks so bad. What did I draw? Okay, wait. So it's like a weird, actually, it's like a rope. It's like a braided rope, okay? Well, a braided rope, but each part, like, you know how yarn transitions in pieces with color? It does that with the umbilical cord. Okay. It looks like a mustache. Like, it looks like the dude. Is there like a mustache on the Pringles shirt or something? It looks like that. Because I'm extra smart, and that's why that's happening, because it means something that I don't even know about, because I don't have to know because I'm smart. And smart people just have their ideas confirmed. They don't have to know they're smart first. They find out. So they don't doubt themselves. Okay. Don't worry. It's not that kind of metaphor. It means something else. I just don't know what it means. Okay. Or it totally does, but I have no idea, because I'm a nice person, so it doesn't matter. But actually, I'm also stupid, so it doesn't matter. And not letting your brain think any thoughts makes you smarter, because then you don't judge your ideas, you just decide they're correct. Okay, yeah, so it's like that, because that is an umbilical cord. No, there's an avocado growing out of the stomach. Because I'm smart, okay? That's what the umbilical cord is for. I don't know why you think it's because your mom had to feed you when you were in the womb, okay? It's actually because you've always been part avocado, and you never found out. You were not like up to the avocado standards yet, so you're welcome. I'm telling you, so you don't lose credit, because when you die, you're gonna go to the avocado side, and you're gonna be so confused over there, because everybody's an avocado, and that's the whole afterlife, okay? Do you like it? It's so good. Wait, this is actually like such a good art piece. It's so good. You just can't go heavy with the interpretations, because this, you would be so lost if you were me. But this is like what I pictured, so it deserves to be out there, okay? This is why I make up weird stuff, because I can't even make up something normal and not have it be weird. So it's fine. Let's see. Okay. Wait, I don't really know, but I think it does. Okay. That's not better, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet because I'm still drawing it, so like not all of the wisdom is there, you know? But if you color it in, you start to find out what's happening. What is happening? It's only rainbow because both the stick figures definitely look the same gender for no reason. Okay? Let's see. So okay. I know. It's not really giving umbilical cord, but that's because you're not reading deeply enough into it. If you stare at this for a long time, it makes sense. I told you I'm right about everything. Hopefully not, though. There's a lot of stuff I'm hopefully not right about. It's okay. Let's see. Wait. We have another shade of blue for some reason. Okay, it's fine. Wait. Okay, wait, I forgot how to draw the original avocado. I was really trying, but I couldn't recreate it. Like, I actually seriously tried to recreate it, and it didn't work. This is what Picasso did, right? Wait, which one bit off his ear? Because I feel like I'm more like that one. That was Picasso, right? No. Maybe. I don't know. Which one do you think I would... Van Gogh. He didn't bite off his own ear. That's not possible. Wait, what did he do? I think he like cut off his own ear. I feel like I could do that. Like, I feel like if I run out of like possible like talents, I feel like I could like go that route, and it actually nobody would like me if I did that. I think that might ruin the tiny bit of appeal that I do have. Okay. It's okay. We have more important, like I'm gonna be famous for this kind of art. Obviously. Somebody would buy this. We just have to find the right person. It's okay. It's gonna happen someday. That's what I'm on the planet for. It's gonna happen someday. Okay? Wait. Woo. Both colors of blue are like almost not that far apart, to be honest. Like I can see the difference. I'm not like colorblind, but like it's fine. It's just not like the most different. Wait. Wait. Also, great position for art because you've got to get weird about how you look at the canvas, or you're not gonna know what you were always meant to add to it. Can you see the color difference? Yeah. Are you colorblind? Colorblind test. Those should be barely different, but a little bit different. Let's find out. Okay. Now let's try to do the avocado again, because I actually like that one better. Ooh! It kind of looks like a small version of like the bottom part of the avocado, right? Wait, it's too fat. It looks like a peach. It looks like if there were two of it, it would look like a peach. Actually, it would look like a medieval drawing of a butt. I don't know how to explain that. It doesn't matter. I feel like there's different time period versions of that, but I don't know why. It doesn't matter. It kind of looks like the mustache, though. We started with the mustache over here. It's okay. We can do this. It's salvageable. It's salvageable. This is going so well, see? Well, I messed it up at the bottom, but it's mostly good. Okay, I guess we go into purple now because it follows the order of the markers. Wait, how do we recreate the avocado? I think we just go... Wait, that can't be right. It's good enough. I don't know if I can like do art. This kind of art. I don't know if we have it. Me, I don't know if I have it. I can't speak for anybody else. How would I know? Accidental misspeaking. Okay. This looks terrible. Because it got super fat, which is fine, but like, I just liked the original avocado, and like, things got really dark since then. But, okay, it's fine. Now, we really only have pink and red pink. Okay, so we've got to get really creative because pink is going to be really ugly on here. It's okay. We're going with a shape like this. I know. I don't really like it either, but I think I can fix it. Wait, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to add another one. And then I'm gonna do red in between. I think it'll be like a little better this time. What? That's so good. That's such a good drawing. This is so weird. feel like it's good. Okay. Oh, wait, the red is brown. Oh? I drew like the worst kind of shape. What is that? What is this? What kind of weird time travel machine is this? Forcing the other one to time travel? That's how you know it's good art. There's interpretations. Okay? I keep saying okay. Why do I keep saying okay? Like for no reason? This being brown is kind of ruining the art piece because I was expecting a bright red. But it doesn't look bad. It's just like, it looks like it just looks weird. It's throwing off the color palette, but it's okay. Wait. We're gonna go back to green. Like that? Okay. Looks like a leaf. Why are they connected by the leaf? I don't know. There's probably no turning that into an avocado, right? Wait. Well, something. It looks more like a leaf over here. Connection through the leaves. The leaves of time, since it's like a time machine. I don't know why it's like a time machine, it's not. Well. So as you can see, this is very rainbow, which means that twin flames can be gay. I don't know what it means about twin flames that are not gay though. I'm kidding, I don't know what it means. That time machines exist. That's all it means. That's all it means. If there's something else it means. I don't know. It means I didn't take it that seriously if it would have been supposed to mean that. You know, everything has multiple interpretations. It's fine. I think that was a pretty good demonstration, though. I think it was worth a try to figure out why that would be what the cord between us would be, is like an umbilical cord like that. But imagine like sparkles with it. Okay? Again, I keep saying okay, but like, I'm pretty sure it's fine with you. What? Is your connection sacred or just well-disguised obsession? I don't think there's
there's anything that's well disguised obsession, because I think I'm the only one who acted obsessed and it wasn't disguised. So, you know what? It's more sacred than anything, because if neither of us are experiencing it, it's so sacred we don't even have access to it. Is a positive interpretation. Because it could be a weirder interpretation. I'm realizing what I said sounded weird about the stick figures being gay. It's not that that's not, like, fine, or that people who are gay can't have, like, twin flames. Like, of course they can. It would be, like, the same thing. So what I meant is that because I know who my twin flame is, and it's not a girl, that obviously the journey would have probably been planned not correctly if you were just, like, completely gay. Which, that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, he just said he's straight, so, like, I'm not, like, this is weird. What I mean is, why did I say that? Well, what I mean is, nobody said they're my twin flame. I just said I have one, and that I know who it is because I'm smart. Hope that helps. Anybody can be anything. I'm not them. I don't know. I wouldn't know somebody else's perspective of their life. I'm just very smart, so I know who my twin flame is. That doesn't mean that we're on the same page at the time, or that there's a reason to think there's a time when that would be successful. Sounds weird. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. I'm pretty much sure that everything I say in my whole life is just gonna be awful and terrible for some reason that I'm just never gonna find out about. So it's not like I'm expecting other than that in my life. We'll see. But I have another question. If your twin flame drank from your emotional energy, what flavor would it have? My emotional energy. What flavor is my emotional energy? I swear there's gotta be a really good answer. What flavor is my emotional energy? Oh, it would be kind of fun. It would be like cucumber. It would be like cucumber. Like, it would just be like liquid is like cucumber flavor. But like a little bit better, more like what you would imagine like a good version of a cucumber to be. Not like too planty, but like refreshing. Next question. Which version of you do they resurrect, and which version do they bury? First of all, I really hate how the world spells the word bury, because it's like bury, and I don't think that's okay. I don't think it should even be legal to call it that. I think it should be like you're arrested if you spell it that way. But it's the actual spelling. Things will never be okay. So, yeah. Which version? And I like this question because it implies that part of me might be like mummified or in some weird temple underground, right? To resurrect. It's pretty cool. It sounds good. Which version of me is resurrected by my twin flame? So, I feel like there's like a very alive part of me that I've barely experienced, but being around like my twin flame, but I feel like it starts to like exist or like come out, but like I feel like I barely experienced that, so I don't really know. Is there a part of me? I don't know. If your bond with your twin flame exist across multiple lifetimes. What unfinished ritual keeps repeating? I only saw 2 Earth lifetimes and some like hell state places and situations to start to try to understand like what the imbalance is, or sometimes it could be the reverse of it, or like, you know, stuff like that. So in our lifetime in the 1800s, we were together. We had a lot to, like, it was great, but I think there was like a level of like depth that we didn't have to like fully evolve into, that in this lifetime we still have to like get into, I guess, if we like, that's kind of what we chose. So I think in other lifetimes I could have jealousy and never like express it, or I could have like thoughts like that, or I could never have to like get into it but project that onto somebody else, like, oh, I like, you know, like, oh, like somebody else could have like that jealousy, or like it could be just like a concept, like it didn't have to be very like grounded in the chakra system, so it didn't have to be something I would like actively try to work on. So I feel like in this life we would have to talk about like ourselves and like our own interest and like stuff like that, which would be great, but in like for it to even work, right? But in past lives we could talk about like things that were going on the planet so much that like it I think the humor was very unique and interesting, and I think like personalities were very interesting and complex and rare. So we were really able to work on how rare of people we were in past lives. That's how I feel. Like I feel like since forever we've just been working on being like very like rare individuals to ourselves, like to how we perceive ourselves. Doesn't mean nobody's ever like, I don't know what people think, but yeah, like I think to ourselves we were able to be rare like individuals in past lives. In this life, again, I feel like we would have to get kind of deeper, like, and that would almost be like just already, like automatically it would just be like yeah, I don't know. I think patterns of jealousy could have started in previous lives, but it wasn't ever something that was forced to be worked on, because in other times it was never like such a pressing issue that it was like we would have to deal with that immediately, or it would be a problem. Like in past lives it wasn't like that. It was like you could just pretend you didn't feel the way because it doesn't mean something. Like it wasn't like, oh, you feel something, like then it means something is like true, or like, you know, oh, you had a thought, like you're trying to like interpret it as true. Like I feel like that's more like towards this lifetime. Or, oh, you thought that person thought that about you, like what if it is true? I feel like that's more about this lifetime. In previous lives I don't think we ever would have been like, oh, I had this thought, that means it's true. I don't know if that helps, or at least that's how I feel. Like I don't know if that helps. Anyway guys, that's all I'm gonna do for this video. I feel like that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird.
But it's gonna be such a long video if I keep going, but I love you guys. Bye. Mwah. I think I got lipstick on my teeth. It looks bad. Bye.
They can't tell me what to do. There's caffeine on the house, seductive, radioactive. Loving you felt like dying on the operating table, like climbing a ladder till I give up and fall. Like the anesthesia didn't work, and I feel the creation of every scar. Like a movie I'm chained to.
Wait, really quick, guys. I have to tell you about my GoFundMe for my music career. I have a GoFundMe for my music career starting from $0, raising money for ads to grow my audience and to reach record labels. If things grow, then I will eventually be using that money to turn my YouTube demos into full professional real recordings. And help me to go as far as possible. I bet if you guys will do your best to help me and to invest, you guys could probably turn me into the biggest pop star in the world. It's just going to really depend on how much you guys are willing and able to help me. So please do what you can to help, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.
I have 1 penny to buy this iced coffee, but this is everything you gave me. How did you know the gum on the ground was yours if you've never seen it before? There are no refunds for this part of me. Don't forget where you were when we met. I wanted to be liquidated, but they haven't found me yet. I'll spell it out for you when I'm free. There's disrespect in the water and the liquor can.